And we're live. And we're live. And something. Hi, everybody in Facebook land. We are so happy that you tuned in. This is our, if you can believe it, 14th episode of Wine, Women, and Song. Very excited to have a very special guest here today. Eva, as you know, who is usually in this seat.
True.
She is traveling abroad currently. She is still in Europe. She's currently in Paris, France. So we can all be very jealous of her.
Very.
So in the meanwhile, we have the very beautiful, talented, sweet, sparkly Marcy Wintermute here. If you've lived in Sacramento for a while, you will know Marcy as a real supporter of music here locally. She is also a former member of a band that she's going to talk a little bit about called the Delphis.
Yes.
Which maybe someday if we're real lucky, she'll bring it back.
That'd be amazing. Actually.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And we'll get into that a little bit later. So yeah, Marcy is music lover, music maker. She's also kind of an amazing vintage collector and seller. So if you're a person who needs or wants anything vintage, pretty much anything, clothing, furniture, true, a special something, she procured a beautiful bread box for yours truly. So anything in the vintage realm, like 20s through 70s kind of a deal?
Probably not. I love 20s, but probably more 30s, 40s through like mid 60s.
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah.
So this is your gal, and she is, don't let me mess up the name. Is it Onward and Upward?
Onward and Upward.
Onward and Upward Vintage. You can find her Facebook.
Yes, yeah, it's true. I don't have a separate page for Onward and Upward, but you can find me Beatrice Daly on Facebook. That's my grandma.
Yay.
And, but yeah, just send me a message if you're looking for something. Also, I sell at the Antique Fair under the freeway. Well, I'm not under the freeway. I'm like, but that's where I'm at, and I'll be there. It's second Sunday.
Yes. So if you have never been to the, if you've never been to Antiques Under the Freeway, it's like a whole day fun time. It's like, I mean, you can spend all day there, literally. I think it goes to what, 3 o'clock?
It does, yeah. It's from 6 in the morning till 3. I would say majority of people get there after they wake up.
Yeah, get your coffee on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Right.
10, 11. But peeps are kind of packing up around like 2, 1:30, so, get there early-ish. But I'm there. I have like all my vintage clothes, and it's fun. It's good.
Yeah,
Lots
super fun. And just like, I mean, yeah, you can take your whole family. I think it's $3 to get in.
Yes.
It's the second Sunday of the month, right?
Yes.
Second Sunday.
After
every
Saturday.
month. So you just go, head over to Exon 21st. You'll see everybody out there.
Yeah, I can't miss it.
But tons and tons of cool vintage and lots of really cool antiques and pretty much, again, anything that you're looking for, they're going to have it there. So that's Miss Marcy. We're so happy she could join us and fill in for Eva today. And today we have a couple of special things that we're going to be talking about and doing. We always like to do our local alcohol, our local booze. And so I picked for us, Miss Marcy loves a little beer. She's a beer drinking kind of a gal.
True.
So, and her favorites are IPA. So I got this pretty cool bitchin' selection of different IPAs by Sierra Nevada Brewing. Some of you are going to think like, oh, Sierra Nevada Brewing, like, well, who cares? That's like, kind of simple local beer. But they actually, this selection, we have 4 total different ones we're going to be trying. This one is the Hop Solo, cute name. This one's the Sidecar.
Sidecar, super cute.
Yeah.
Ooh, this sounds fantastic.
Tropical Torpedo, that's up my alley. Your girl loves anything tropical.
Same.
Love.
Yes,
so fantastic. We have that.
And last but not least.
And this is the Ruthless Rye.
Ooh, Ruthless.
IPA.
Excellent.
It's going to get silly up in here very soon.
Yay, beer.
So I will let Miss Marcy select our first beer. And give it a pour, and we'll sample the first one. So are we doing the tropical?
Of course.
Yes.
I mean.
So we're gonna do the tropical IPA
go big or
first.
Go home, people.
That's right. Well, she's a girl that goes for the good stuff first. I like that.
Yes, true. True.
Well, so, and while she's pouring, we both had an opportunity this weekend to catch a really cool music documentary based on Mr. Robert Johnson.
So
Robert Johnson, his birthday is actually coming up next week. He lived a very short life. He is unfortunately one of those people in the 27 Club, and we'll get into that. But for our record of the week, I chose Robert Johnson. So we'll be putting this on here shortly. But first, as always, if you have something cold, pop it open, drink with us. Happy Sunday Fun Day.
Yay.
Cheers, little mama. And to you guys out there. Okay, what do we think? It's almost peachy.
I'm missing the I'm missing the tropical part.
Where's the tropical, people?
I think I thought it'd be a little,
like maybe more fruity.
a little bit pineapple-y or a little something, something.
I feel.
Can we just make our own tropical?
Stick some fruit in there.
That's
we like it.
Load it up with a beverage.
Well, it's definitely the perfect temperature.
Yes, thank you.
Poured it perfectly also.
Oh, you're welcome. A little bit of a...
I don't, taste so much the fruit. It's definitely
very IPA. Yeah.
Oh. And it's, I definitely taste, for me, the fruit hint for me is it's like a peachy flavor for me. That's what like a nectarine or a peach. Not so much like a pineapple or what you would expect is a tropical fruit.
I agree.
But delicious all the same, you guys. Still a very yummy beer.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and put this record on. So again, this is Robert Johnson, king of the Delta Blues Singers.
So good.
If you know anything about Robert Johnson, or even if you don't, I really recommend that film, the documentary. It's called Devil at the Crossroads. I watched it last night. Yes, if you have Netflix, you can watch it for free.
Yep.
But it's really a nice telling of his story, his music, where he came from, what he went through, people, that know his lore, down at the crossroads, that's Robert Johnson. He invented that lore. He,
that era he was from.
That's that guy. So
there's so little footage. I mean, literally, there's 2 photos of this man. I mean,
it seems like that.
And no footage.
Yeah.
So we're just lucky that we have his music.
Kind of nothing better than the blues on a Sunday, except maybe for some Johnny Cash and country. I don't know.
Yeah,
might have to arm wrestle myself for that one. Yeah, so we're gonna listen to a little Robert Johnson and celebrate that guy and that really good movie. It's got a lot of really good visuals, really cool art in that film. I really appreciated the visuals in it, and like I said, just the telling of it, they really kind of brought him and his life to life. So it's a great film. If you love the blues, it's a great pick. But even if you don't, even if you're not something you're into, it's a great story of a man and him making it and him forging a way when there wasn't a way to be made.
I mean, just being African American during that time.
Yeah, a brutal time in history.
Yeah, but I thank God that we're able to capture his hits because, I mean, God bless his talent with a guitar. The slide and the playing, and there was one comment they said it sounded like there was multiple men playing guitar
and multiple instruments
and
also.
It was just him. It was so stripped down, but
that's why they think he sold his soul to the devil.
No,
but I mean, he could just be really amazingly talented.
The images in the
with the devil,
he's
so scary.
He's there standing this luminous devil figure. And
yes,
he's hey.
Yes.
That's how. And they're saying that's how he got this voice and this talent and.
But it's a great story. It's a great little snapshot of history, which is personally that's what I'm all about. I love that stuff. Love.
They did a good job.
So definitely check that out. Like I said, his birthday is next week, May 8th, I want to say. And so I'll just be celebrating Mr. Robert Johnson, I think, for the whole month of May.
Absolutely.
And the blues in general. But, the blues, it's and that foundation, that's why we have rock and roll. So we salute you, Robert Johnson. Yes.
Blues.
Yes. Oh, goodness. Hi, Jack. Hi, Carly. We see you. Happy Sunday Fun Day, y'all. So, we wanted to definitely go over that and talk a little bit about Robert Johnson. And we've got our beverages. So I think probably about now we should kind of get into the music. and some of the things that are coming up. So yeah, this week, if you're noticing, my voice sounds like total crap. Hi, Michael.
Sounds awesome.
I don't know how. I thought I just had allergies. Somehow or another, I picked up yet another cold. So that's my second cold for this whole stupid season. And I think the allergies and the pollen and the crap in the air just kind of compounded the whole situation.
Really,
so I'm, doing my best, Lauren McCall.
I told her, I'm like, ooh,
so sultry, so sultry. So forgive me and bear with me as I blab anyway. So I didn't get to go see a lot of music last week. I don't have a lot to share or report because I just didn't go out. I was like so scared I was going to get more sick. So I just kind of laid low. And it was post-Easter, which I hope everybody had a nice Easter and a fun time at Viva. I know a lot of you guys were at Viva Las Vegas. So I'm going to catch up with you, Raymond and JT and all of our pals that went. I'm looking forward to seeing you.
It looked amazing. Sometimes I get like a lot of FOMO when I'm seeing these peeps putting all this stuff and I'm not there. But I will say, this time I absolutely super appreciated it. I loved all the pictures and like seeing all the cute little fashions and all the peeps just together. And
so many good clothes. That was good stuff, you guys,
so
for sure.
The pool party killing me. Those red suits.
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
Oh God, so proud. Good job, little peeps.
That being said, I just have some things to bring up for the coming week. Billy Wilson, hi honey, it's been forever. Oh, it's good to see you on Facebook. There are 2 big events coming up in our area, and I'm very excited about them. One of them is going to be on May 11th and 12th, which I know I've mentioned it before, but we have the Berry Festival, and it's 2 solid days of music and entertainment. So there's actually 8 stages involved with this fest, and it's in Roseville. You can go to the website www.feedmeberries.com, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's berries, berry vendors, eating berry food, berry booze, berry daiquiris, and then lots of really great entertainment. They have like a little pageant they do out there, and very family friendly, but yours truly will be over at the strawberry stage. So if you're going to come out, bring the fam. I have music lined up for both days. So some of the acts that we have, I have the Out of Sights coming up from Los Angeles, and we'll get into that a little bit later also. But we have the Fortunate Few doing a little country and sort of Western swing sounds. We have the Kenny Fry Band, another country band. We have, who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting. Oh, the Martin and Monroe show, which is a Las Vegas Rat Pack tribute to Dean Martin and Marilyn Monroe. So your mom, your grandma, you are going to really appreciate it. It's going to be fantastic. So lots of really good entertainment, music all weekend, Saturday and Sunday, Mother's Day weekend. So if you're around locally and you're looking for something to bring mom or your family to, it's a great choice.
Yeah, a little outdoors and music.
Yeah, shady. It should be beautiful weather. Sacramento springtimes are gorgeous.
Remind me, where is it at? Where are they having it at?
So it's the Placer County Fairgrounds in Roseville on All American. And all of the details are also on that website. So if you check out the website, you'll get all the deets. Cute. Wanted to go over that. Also wanted to take some time to go over one of my events, which is the Dad's Nostalgic Car Show and Music Festival, which is coming together absolutely beautifully. Like I'm really getting amped and really excited for it. But we have a full day of cars, pinups, and loads of really amazing music. Everything from like blues and real rock and roll, rhythm and blues. It's a full day. We have Pope Paul and the Illegals are coming up from LA, and so excited to see them. Roy Justice bringing back his rockabilly flavor. That's going to be a treat. He's going to be just like reinventing that sound for us, and it's going to be so good. And then of course our local homeboy does good. Mr. Elvis can too. So, and we have a lot to talk about with Elvis also. Good events coming up with Elvis. So make plans for that. It's June 22nd. The details are on Facebook. There's also an Instagram for Dad's Nostalgic. There is still time if you want to join the pinup contest. We are getting quite a few entries, but you're welcome. All you have to do is go to the Facebook and send us a private message with a short biography, like a paragraph about yourself, and 2 photos, preferably not a selfie. And just send that in, and we'll get you up and running. The pinup contest is probably one of the better things about the festival, because we really do get really beautiful, top-notch girls from around the whole region. And our hostess, Miss Faustine Fast Idol from the Burnout Betties, is a cut-up and a silly, fun, wonderful chick that you just have to see. So if you've not seen an event with Faustine, definitely come out to Dad's. But yeah, check that out on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. Lots of exciting stuff planned for that day. We're going to be going from 3 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Whoa, hey.
That's a long day.
Pace yourself, people.
Yes, but so the car shows, the car show is outside. All of the entertainment will be inside. We're going to have barbecue there. So there's going to be good food for everybody to eat. It is a 21 and up event. So leave the babies at home, because we're going to party down in a big way. No, so, but you can bring your fur babies are welcome at the Wrangler Bar, which is where the event is held. You just got to leash up your pups, and you're welcome to bring them. The Wrangler's super cool that way. They put awesome. Water out for the dogs and everything. They're so cool there.
Well, I'm loving for that.
Yeah. So the tickets for the event are $20. Registration for your car if you want to bring out your ride. It's also $20, but it entitles you to 2 wristbands. So basically your passenger, your friend, your wife, whoever, that person gets in for free. So bring your ride out. You can't beat, the entertainment we have lined up for that price is insane. So make plans. And I would encourage actually getting your tickets and your registration done soon, because we're probably going to sell out. The capacity of the Wrangler is kind of small.
Yeah, I was just going to say, size-wise, definitely
and we want everybody to have a good time. We don't want to be so clustered up in there that we can't move. So
stand room only.
Yeah, if this sounds like something you're interested in, we encourage you to get your tickets early. And also we are still, we have a few spots left for vendors. So if you're a person that has a product or something you make, or you're involved in the custom culture at all, we would love to have you out there. The spaces are cheap. They're $45.
What?
So bring your goods. Holler at us on the Facebook.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's really a good price.
Yeah, really
we have spaces outside, 10 by 10s, and then we have a very limited number of spots inside.
That's awesome.
The gal who did this necklace and earring set for me, Jenny Hall from Boomerang Betty's, is going to be there. She has one of our very limited inside spaces. So you'll definitely want to support her. Cute. Look at how cute. Little tiki jewelry. She makes the cutest stuff.
Glittery situation.
Well, she has a background, legitimately in vintage jewelry. That's like how she got her start. Yeah. So
you can tell. It's really good.
Really well made.
Super
very
cute.
Beautiful. She's kind of a perfectionist, which I appreciate a lot.
For that, yes.
Yeah. So definitely come check out her stuff. We'll have some other great vendors out there as well. So we look forward to seeing you all there. But yeah, definitely wanted to talk about dads. And also, the weekend of May 11th, there is another car show that's happening in our region. It's not here in Sacramento, but it's in Oroville, and it is, I guess it's the 11th or 12th. Correct me if somebody's watching. But it's the Oroville Gold Rush Car Show. So I have never been to that one.
No, same.
But I guess it's kind of like the Auburn one where the whole city participates. Kind of like the one in Woodland where the whole city kind of gets down.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So Lola's Hot Rods and Heels is going to be opening doors for a hangout during the car show. And she's going to have Elvis Cantu playing. What? And I don't know the exact time in the shop. What? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So good times there at Lola's and in Oroville. That's Saturday, May 11th. So if you're not, hanging out with me at the Strawberry Stage in Roseville, you can definitely check that show out. Or maybe do both. Maybe you're a rock star.
Don't sell yourself short.
Maybe you can do it. We believe in you. But that's going to be a good show. So I wanted to kind of go over that. And then we have, this is crazy, you guys. Eva and I, we always talk about, when it rains, it pours here in Sacramento. It's feast or famine. Either we have no shows, and there's nothing happening, or everything is happening all on the same day.
You get to rest. I take it as you just get a little rest, a little downtime, so you can wind your party up for the next show. And then when that show comes, you're like, whoa, and there's 5 other ones.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm here to tell you, on Saturday, May 4th, which is next Saturday.
May 4th be with
You're
you.
gonna wish that you could like break yourself off into quarters. I personally wish I could, because there's so many things going on that day.
Is that next week already?
I know.
What?
I know.
Hey,
So
don't blink.
I know. So May 4th, Saturday, May 4th is like literally just like a plethora of fun stuff to do. So there is a few shows that I jotted down, and I hope I'm not missing anything, and I probably am. But we have on that day, we have the Fortunate Few. And the Fortunate Few, if you guys are not aware, they're Sacramento's honky-tonk bluesabilly band.
So good.
And they're just one of the OG Americana kind of bands. He's been doing it for a long time.
Stay like a train, that guy. His
Yes.
voice is fantastic.
Like literally one of my best pals in the whole wide world, Michael Strow. Yeah, he's like, like he is Ernest Tubb. He
dapper,
is Hank Williams.
snazzy, good
Sweet as
voice.
pie, awesome dude.
Channel
Love.
his little old vintage.
Snappy.
God bless him.
So he is going to be with his OG band, the Fortunate Few, and that is going to be at the Honey Festival. And the Honey Festival is a big event that happens in Woodland. And I think this is the second or third annual, but it's another thing where it's like the whole main street, all the shops, and so
Super cute.
so Mike is going to be playing there, and
So
that
like an all day kind of day.
I think it is like an you could
Okay.
probably look it up, the Honey Fest in
Well, they hit
Woodland.
that up during the day, and then you can roll on up
To one of these other
party.
amazing shows.
Anyway.
But just so you guys
your pick.
know, it's he's actually the venue for that is going to be over at the Blue Note Brewery. And they always do a really great job of booking awesome local and regional music. So I recommend that if you're in the Yolo County area, if you're planning to go to Honey Festival anyway, definitely swing through Blue Note, have yourself a really beautiful pint, and see Mike Strow and the Fortunate Few. That's going to be a great show. And then also we have, I am missing something. You guys, let me rewind. I wanted to bring this up on May 2nd, right? May 2nd.
Oh no!
You guys,
Ahead of
I'm
ourselves.
flailing here. I did get ahead of myself. Diana and the Cherry Kings, you guys. Look at how cute this dang old poster is. Is this just the cutest?
So good.
I love this cute pink poster. She's such a little bombshell.
Right?
I love Diana. Anyways, this is her first time playing at the Torch Club.
What?
That she wasn't on a bill with other people, so this is like her
Oh my
premiere.
goodness, that's
For
fantastic.
just Diana and the Cherry Kings.
Good for you, Diana. That's
So
fantastic.
I know we're so happy and proud, and
Yes,
it's
absolutely.
very big stuff for Our Lady.
Yes.
Her band is amazing. It's better than it's ever been. If you like real deal danceable rockabilly, these guys are your guys. This is a great show. So yeah, this is going to be a real barn burner. May 2nd, 9 o'clock. The cover's always cheap at Torch.
Yeah.
It's probably less
It's
than
good.
$10.
Yeah.
But definitely support our girl Diana, because she's an amazing gal. And if you like to dance, everybody at the Torch Club dances. There's
Absolutely. A little floor in
not
the
a
front.
ton of room to dance, but there is room for you to get down and dance a party.
Absolutely.
So that is going to be a really good time. But yeah, I wanted to get that out there before I started talking about May 4th. So, but also on May 4th, Diana, the same gal, is going to be playing over in Elk Grove at the Tilted Mash, which I had not ever been to Tilted Mash except Diana played. This was a few months back.
Sorry, I never.
Great time.
I work in Elk Grove, but I never.
Great time at Tilted Mash. Super nice people.
Is it an old Elk Grove?
No, well, I don't know. It's weird. It's like an industrial kind of area. Like when we went, I was like, are we lost? Because it's all these like crazy industrial like buildings. You're like,
That's
is there
kinda cool, though.
is there a place really open out here?
Here?
Yeah, you can park right on the
That's awesome.
the weird little green belt or whatever. It was weird.
Excellent.
But they always have food trucks out there. They have really amazing beer. If you're a beer aficionado, Tilted Mash has got it going on.
Love it.
Lots of room to dance. Really nice people. Tilted Mash is just a cool place. So so check that place out if you're in the Elk Grove area, or if you want to you can't get enough of Diana. I know I can't. So go out there. That'll be also on May 4th. And then I wanted to also, this is a Bay Area thing for our Bay Area people.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you guys, this is important. This is one of those things where it's like we really do need to support you know, when somebody's trying to make something happen,
Absolutely.
support it or it will go away.
Absolutely.
So there's a swing dance group that's in the Bay Area in San Pablo, and they're doing an every first Saturday event with a dance lesson and a live band. So I really did want to shout this out for them because even though I'm not in that area, you know, we do have people from here that travel over to the Bay just to, you know, go for a little day trip or party. And our dancers are they're super hardcore from Sacramento.
Absolutely.
So if there's a good dance show, they're gonna make it out and they're gonna go. So this is gonna be on also May 4th. But I did want to mention it. So it's gonna be at the San Pablo Yacht Club.
What?
Yes, yes. And like I said, this is an event that happens every first Saturday, but this particular month, they're featuring Hank Biggs and the Hard Tops.
What?
So if you're a dancing person, it's a really, really good band for dancing purposes. So the first part of the show, they're going to do the dance lesson, and then it's just like free dance.
East Coast swing? Do we know what kind?
I do not know. I do not know.
Only ask because I really want to do like jive. Dancing.
Yeah, we don't got that up here.
I want to get I know.
I nominate you. Learn it and then teach us. Teach us a great one.
It's definitely an LA kid.
It
kind
is.
Of like,
yeah.
I mean, God bless him. But I just feel like it needs to travel this direction.
Jiving and record hops. Let's get it going on, Sacramento.
It's so much fun. Like,
Yeah.
I pretended jive dance before this one time I was in LA.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
The first time I ever attempted that hoo-ha, I was like,
it's so
had
good.
a couple cocktails, and
as you need.
and got grabbed up by Mr. Pat James and had no idea. Remember?
Okay, Josh Sorham was at the show I was at. That show. It was in some LA show, and he was there. I said hi. Yeah.
What?
I know. And this was probably like 6 years ago. Anyway, 5 years ago. Anyway, it was awesome.
Oh, we need more beer.
Oh, oops. Okay.
We interrupt this regularly scheduled programming to choose yet another IPA beer. From, again,
Sidecar.
Sierra Nevada, and this one is the sidecar. I gotta swallow this. Hold on.
Ooh, yeah, speed it up. I've been done for a minute.
How cute is that label, though, honestly?
I know. I love it. It's so art deco.
I like that label.
Good job, Sierra Nevada. They're really trying to zhuzh up their situation.
Yeah,
there.
they are.
God
They're
bless
like,
them. Yeah.
Yeah, count us in. Count us in. We make good
They're
beer.
like, yeah, we say Sierra Nevada. That makes you think of like the woods.
Yeah,
But,
that's true.
We are trying to branch out our party a little bit. So God
Well,
bless
you know,
them.
they're local. They are local. They're from Chico, California. So just right up the road from us here in Sac.
Very close.
So I thought appropriate, you know, like
Absolutely.
there's so many beer companies now, but you know, Sierra Nevada's been around for a while, so
Yes,
we
absolutely.
appreciate. Okay, let's try.
Da-da-da-da.
So what does it say about this one? Read the
Okay,
label
all right,
for
let's
us.
check it out. All right, let's see. Sidecar. So, orange peel.
Oh, orange.
Ah.
So if
ale
you're a
brewed.
fruity beer person, maybe this is the one for you. You know those people that they put the fruit in the beer.
Yeah. So we had a peachy situation. All right. Okay, let's see.
Excuse me. Okay, really light.
Hannah, like what she said.
What did you say? I missed it. It
It's
scrolled
Sunday
up.
fun day.
Hi, Shanda. Hi, Diana. Hello, my good pals. Love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in
Sunday
for
fun
us. I like this one. I think I like it better than the tropical hoo-ha,
Yeah.
which is weird because
Yeah.
I thought for sure I was going to be in love with that
I feel like
tropical
it's
one.
Slightly deceptive with the tropical. They
Yeah.
they really took a leap on
Or
that
maybe
one.
they're just trying to be super conservative for people who are like, oh my God, what is this?
The
You know?
diehard Sierra Nevada IPA, maybe it's not necessarily their party to branch out too far from that, so they're trying to kind of keep it in their lane a little bit.
Yes,
You know what I
keep it
mean?
in their lane.
Yeah,
Well
yeah.
put.
You know, God bless them.
So I like this orange one. Sidecar
Yeah.
winning.
Mhm.
I like this one.
I feel like we need like an orange. Yeah.
I should have done some fruit garnishes.
I'm sorry.
Failure.
I
Failing.
probably. I know. I
Okay.
forgot I was the drink pourer, Pete. I should have brought some garnish. Sorry.
Step it up, lady. Just kidding. She's doing a great job. I mean, look, she's never done this. And
I
look, she's doing
mean,
it. I mean, I love this. I
They
love
were.
this
I had
broad.
some big
Big shoes.
Big shoes.
Big
shoes to fill.
Big shoes to fill. You know, she's
Anyway,
doing fine.
I'm really trying.
So good.
Thank you.
Anyways, getting back to the fabulous events of May 4th. So yeah, definitely check out Hank Biggs if you're in the Bay. We talked about Fortunate Few. We talked about Diana. And if you want to hang out with these two cut-ups, these two broads, we're going to be up there in the woods with our buddy Elvis Cantu on May 4th. Now listen, We're so excited because we have a little inside track with the Elvis Cantu. This gal right here, she had a private conversation with the Mrs. Cantu. And turns out that on
lovely,
that
by the
date,
way.
yes, she
Like,
is fabulous. We
amaze
love
balls.
Amy.
Love.
We love you. Loving. But they are going to have not just me spinning records, Elvis Cantu headlining the gig, Josh Sorheim coming up from LA again, which that guy's a treat. He's worth the price of admission. You gotta check out
I got
Josh.
air, people. I mean, it's like, yeah.
If
It's
you
like
love
Time
that
Machine
Americana
status.
stuff, like this is the dude.
Not from this era.
This is the guy to watch. Like he's taking
Yeah.
over. Like I love
Killing
Josh
these
Sorheim.
peeps.
Love
I
him.
know.
So
I know.
you definitely want to check that show out. But Marcy got a little inside track, and she heard tale that there's actually some extra special guests.
Special guests.
Those who will not be
Completely
named.
quiet. Completely on the down low.
It's
Not-
so
she's
down
good.
low. It's so down low. We don't even know.
I know. She refused to give it up. And honestly, I like a surprise.
I love a surprise.
I'm okay with that. I was like,
Yeah.
all right. God bless you for keeping your secrets.
Yeah.
Do it. Keep it.
And, you guys should know, the California Club up there in Auburn is just a dang old good time. It really is a party. The minute you
very
walk in,
cool.
it's
Yeah.
just a party. The
like
drinks are
it.
super cheap. It's
Did
got
he
the...
there like a million years ago?
I don't know.
I swear he did. Like,
Maybe.
To be fair, I've been in this for like a little second.
Hot
and
minute.
I swear to you, he played there.
Maybe so.
It was fantastic. It's such a cool venue. It's so like rootsy and
It's very old school. They
Very
have the
OG,
cute like martini
yes.
neon outside. You
It's
can
very
get your
lovely.
picture with the,
I know.
It's awesome.
It's a good
We
venue.
love it.
Yeah.
And they love Elvis. They love Elvis. Because
What's
who
not to
doesn't
love?
love Elvis?
I mean, hello.
But
Get
it's
mine.
going to be a real party. That's going to be a party and a half because like it's just so much going on. Like special guests, Josh Sorheim, Elvis Cantu. I will be spinning records. I've got some new records that I'm going to be bringing up. And Elvis is going to probably get on there too and spin a couple. So we're going to just post up there. We're going to be there. I think it goes all the way till 2 a.m. So yeah.
Love.
Yeah,
love.
it's going to
Makes
be a
me
great
happy.
time.
Yeah, I'm like really looking forward to it. Very
So
excited.
man, that is the May 4th. Like, I mean, what do you guys think about all that? Like anywhere you are, you're in Auburn, no problem. You're in Woodland, Yolo County, no problem. You're in the Bay, we got you. You're out in Elk
Yay.
Grove, it's all good. Like anywhere
So
you
many
go, there's
options.
good times. Hi Jenny, look at me, Jenny. Look. Ooh la la. I swear I'm gonna wear it every day now.
Ooh.
Every day. Gonna wear it. Gonna never take
Good
it
job,
off,
Jenny. So pretty.
I know, I love it. So that is the May 4th situation. And I'm just saying, bring your coffee with you because it's going to be big stuff.
Just a coffee chaser. Get cocktails.
I'm
and coffee.
saying,
Yeah.
you're
Some
going
Red
to need
Bulls.
some espresso.
Yeah, those peeps like those ones. The Red Bull
I
and
can't with
vodka.
energy drinks. I can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a hard pass
I
myself.
have to
but
flip the record.
Oh.
So just
hold on to that moment.
hold, please. Hold, please. Okay. More Robert Johnson.
Yes, please.
Little old and scratchy situation. So, what do we want to do now? Should we do the big giveaway?
Ooh.
Or should we do flyers first? I do have some more flyers.
I feel like flyers, yeah, because it's kind of spinning on to our little situation we got. So many
So,
good flyers.
the aforementioned amazing Mr. Elvis Cantu. I swiped and stole one of these posters at his last show that he
Borrowed
did.
forever.
Yeah, I saw him at the Torch. So check this out. Look, I love his graphics. He does such an amazing job. So this is also at the Torch Club. See there, Torch Club.
So good.
Rockabilly Sensation is right. He is definitely a sensation.
Yes.
So this is Friday, June 7th, you guys. And you'll be seeing this. It's already put up at the Torch, so you'll be seeing this flyer around town. But I just wanted to share it with everybody again.
Live in person.
I know. And Torch
Hopefully
Club,
with some merch.
always so much fun. Yeah, I think
Yes.
so, yeah.
Yes. I was just talking to Miss Amy about that the other day, about please have more merch, because I would love to get like the Wild Records shirt, or, oh, that's very nice, Jason. I like you.
Oh, so nice.
Anyway, yeah, so I think they're going to make more. Something.
I love that
Anyway, I
Amy
hope so.
is like the woman behind the man. Like,
yeah.
she makes their t-shirts and
Just
their
silk
swag.
screening.
She's incredible.
I
Like,
know.
what can't she do? She's
know.
amazing. Cat, hi.
Super talented.
What? Drink fruity beer
Next
if that's
door.
your thing.
I'm sure.
Yes. You know what? Yes. You know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. The truth is, I'm not a big beer drinker.
Yeah,
But,
it's
you know,
true.
being
More of a
that
cocktail
this
gal.
gal, you know, came and, like, filled in and did what she did, I wanted her to be able to pick, so.
Very kind, very
Well-
accommodating. The hostess with the mostest, dare I say. So,
Gracias. And then this, you guys, this is the flyer that you'll be seeing around. I just ordered 1,000 of these. But this is the Dad's Nostalgic Car Show and Music Festival. Again, that's June 22nd.
and you put a Ford on there. Yeah, you.
Right, well, you know.
Ford gal right here.
Me too.
Love.
I think that was one of the first things we bonded on.
I know.
How long have we been friends?
I was just thinking about that.
I mean,
How many years? What do you think?
wow.
Not, is it 10?
Just give us a little Halfheimer's moment here.
I was trying to like chronicle, like, because we met, was it in Placerville where we first met?
Yes. Okay, should I tell? I'll tell the story.
Yeah,
Tell
just
the story. So,
Oh my god, that feels like a million years ago.
that really I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Oh my god.
But I saw Marcy Wintermute when she was living up in Placerville. I was dating a douchebag that I did not know yet was a douchebag. And he was in a douchebag band that I didn't know was a douchebag band. But we were having a grand old time. We were like, you know, back before you know that it was Douche Town. We took the party up to Placerville.
Placerville's lovely.
Placerville is lovely. The venue was nice. The town was great.
It was really cute.
I really love Placerville, actually.
Yeah.
I love Hangtown.
It was totally
Love
like a
Hangtown.
whim, too. Because
Yes.
I think it has been 10 years.
Yes.
Or almost 10. 9 or 10.
Okay.
Because that's when I came back. It was like 2009, 2008. Anyway.
So this is how I knew it was love. So I was hanging out at this Placerville place with the douchey band and just having a good time, drinking my wine, doing what I do. And this little gal comes bebopping in, like literally like out of an old movie. Like it was like a Mamie Van Doren moment, you know. She's like got her little rolled up jeans and her little vintage Pendleton and her little ponytail like this, and she just comes bebopping in, and I'm like, you know, the record, because you know Placerville. There's nobody that looks like this in Placerville. So yeah, the record just, and I was like, that chick. I gotta talk to that chick. Like, who is that girl? So yeah, we just, we just hit it off like right away.
It's
like,
really true. I know.
You know.
It was fun. It was
That's
a good,
the
it was
love
a
story.
Good surprise. Went on my
Don't you love our love story? It's just so cute.
Going strong after all these years.
But it was a good time, and we have had so many adventures, so many damn adventures. You know, here's to friendship, right? Whoop, I have friends. So, you know, girlfriends are the best. I'm very blessed and lucky to have such good. I was just like, literally, I was talking to my mother about like, I'm so lucky to know such really amazing women.
Absolutely.
You know, you guys, like, on that note, like, okay, so the beer might be talking a little bit, but don't wait to tell your friends that you really love them. Don't ever hesitate to, like, as the record skips, like, don't ever wait, because you never know. And, you know, as you get older and stuff, I mean, everything you have can just be taken away in an instant. So
remind people how grateful you are for
absolutely.
them. Yeah. And
we're
how
here for
special and
a
awesome.
good time, not
Absolutely.
for a long time. So
Also, not for nothing, it's hard to find good quality peeps.
Yeah.
Like really decent, nice people. And because there's a lot of shady peeps out in the
True.
world. And so
The
when you find
good-
somebody who's good and
Yeah.
a nice person and
the good will always kind of resurface and stay.
common interests.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, true.
mini bonding. Being
True.
like single girls, like whooping it up, like so much fun.
I know. We've always had a good time, and that's awesome. But yeah, always treasure your friends and always take the time to tell them, you know, because yeah, your people, your tribe, gotta show them the love while you can, you know. So that's heavy.
It's like our public service.
I know, it's all after school
Our
special
after-school
right there.
special. The more you know.
Wasn't trying to bring it down and get all serious, but you know, I am grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my family. I am very blessed, and I do count my blessings. I count my blessings every day.
Gratitude is an
and
attitude.
that's right. And you know, I mean, if I can give out any little nugget, that's one of them, is to just always have that gratitude.
Absolutely.
It's important. Stay humble,
100%.
be grateful, absolutely.
And please be kind. There's a shortage of that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, and it just seems like, I don't know, it's easy to focus on the negative and feel like, wow, the world sucks and people suck and everything sucks, and it is mostly true. I mean, if you keeps it real, it's mostly true. But there is good to be had out there, and if, you know, that silly, sappy saying, if you can't find the good, be the good, and I really believe that too, so... We're getting really after school special. Drink more beer. Woo! All right. Shut up and drink.
Robert, curse you and your blues.
Who is there drinking with us? Oh, hi, Ron. Ron, it's been forever.
Oh, yeah,
Forever.
right. So many good times, Rob.
That's for you. That's for you.
Also, there was a peep that lives in Placerville, so a little to Placerville. Yay.
Wow. That's coincidental.
I still always will have a little soft spot for the Peepville because born and raised in, well, okay, not born, but anyway.
Raised up there, yeah.
Yeah, and loved it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a country mouse, so.
See, and we had that in common too because, I mean, I was born in Truckee, California.
Mm-hmm.
Down there in Truckee, gotta say it like that. Like, I don't remember that because we moved shortly after there, but I did live a lot up in the Gold Country, so, you know, like when Elvis Cantu, when he moved here, and he's like, I'm gonna live in Grass Valley, I'm like, you are?
Yes, those pictures, the beautiful, the water, and Amy, it was
so
like...
good. No, he makes Grass Valley look awesome.
It's like resort.
Because I lived there.
Living the dream.
For me personally, I was bored to tears. But I'm not a mountain biking, hiking, skiing.
Fishing,
I'm not that broad. I like to walk across the street and have chocolate fish coffee. That's my gig, you know.
I just thought I've never seen
That's my gig.
Before.
Like,
Chocolate
yeah.
fish.
I want to walk over to Taylor's and buy imported wine.
I'm such a gutter brain though. Anyway.
Don't. What?
Sorry.
Oh, did we just have a moment?
I'm sorry. I saw chocolate fish and I'm like, I sorry. I live in the gutter and I thought. Anyway.
Oh,
sorry, don't listen to me. This is we just went from
beer
G, PG to like R. I apologize.
It's all
I was completely soaked, and that's what I thought. That's. I'm sorry.
They have wine there.
Apologize for dragging that party down.
They have wine.
Oh, they do.
And chocolate fish.
What?
Yeah, so I could also walk over there and have some really good wine. It's all about wine, if you didn't know.
Chocolate fish?
It's literally called Chocolate Fish Roasters. I don't know why. I don't know why. They might. I don't think so. No, they have $8 avocado toast where you can have like the one slice of bread with the avocado schmear and it's $8.
Oh, that's a thing.
It's that kind of that place.
Is that still a thing?
It's still a thing.
The toast spread party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, Sacramento, we have to, you know.
I mean,
listen.
If you can't beat them.
Yeah, maybe you should join them. Maybe you would like it. Maybe you should have some $8 frickin' toast. I don't know. But yeah, that's so, you know, that being said about the Gold Country, it's beautiful. I love to visit there in the summer because Mama doesn't do snow or cold. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But it is, I mean, it's a beautiful place. We're fortunate to have all up the 50, all up the 80, gorgeous little pockets of good stuff.
All like within like a reasonable driving distance.
Yeah.
Really California for all of its tricky,
flaws,
expensive to live, yada ha. What's amazing is
she just said yada ha ha.
Yeah.
I'm talking hoo ha. She's talking yada ha ha. I like our slang. I like it. We sound like we're from Brooklyn or something.
Hey, oh, hey.
Oh.
So,
I don't know.
But that's what's so awesome is that you're here in NorCal and you can like go a hot second over to the beach like for 2 hours.
True.
Another like hour or two. Now you're up in the mountains. Like,
Yeah.
That's, I mean, where else? Also our state.
Yeah.
Other state you know that takes like 6-7 hours to get to the other side. Yeah.
I don't even want to think about traveling across Texas. Like what's that though? That's a lot of Texas.
Texas is fantastic. Austin.
Tejas.
I would have been in like 20 bands by now if I was like parked my party permanently in Austin.
Hey, I know what. Let's hear about your band.
Oh, the Del Fives.
Let's hear some stories.
Okay, so to be fair, I have to date myself. Let's just pretend that I wasn't really alive then, but I really was 20 years ago. And now I'm just random.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, that's what's so sad when you like go back and you say like, Yeah. Okay, so circa late 90s was when the Delphi started, and the way it even started is, so Kelly, the drummer, her and I were friends, and then Danny, her friend, who was a guitar player, he really wanted a female singer. So, and that was like 98-ish, and then Kelly's like, oh my gosh, Marcy. So, do I need to crack another?
Well, I'm like, we have about 15 minutes left right now.
Okay, I'll try to condense it. I'm sorry.
No, you talk, you blab, it's good.
Yeah,
but I'm just like, are we going to drink 2 beers in 15 minutes? We can do it. You guys believe in us, right? You believe in us.
I feel like we need to do Hop Solo.
Okay.
In honor of May 4th.
Yes, May the 4th
Han
be
Solo,
with you.
Hop Solo.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm not a Star Wars nerd.
Me either.
Really, but I appreciate it because it's kind of cute.
Yes, and people love it, so why not?
Okay, so Delphi's, that's how they were born, was Kelly, excuse me, the drummer, Danny, the guitar player, and then myself hopped on board. And we had this super cute little like punk rock kid who had a mohawk, and he was literally a child, was playing bass for us for like a minute.
That's all right.
But he was super sweet.
Hi, JT.
And super quiet. Hello.
Hi, JT.
And, what do you want me to do?
Gracias.
Okay.
Time to sample the Hop Solo.
Okay, Hop Solo.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Oh. It's a little on the dank side.
Definitely hoppy.
Yeah.
It literally is hoppy Hop Solo. So look at my mouth.
I feel like Mike Stroud would appreciate this beer.
Is he hoppy kind of guy?
Delish.
So so that's how it happened.
Right.
I was in college at the time. I was an undergrad, and my bachelor's program. Anyway, so one wacky day, I was watching the jazz band at school. This girl was playing stand-up bass, but she was in the jazz band, and I was like, holy shit. She's so cute. And anyway, when I talked to her, approached her, I said, hey, what do you think about being in a band? Like, have you thought about that? She's like, yes.
Tag Carrie May. Oh, Carrie, are you watching? Hi, little mama.
Carrie. I don't know who that person is.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure she's lovely.
She is lovely. And her dog is the cutest in the land.
Oh.
Yeah.
And May.
Yeah.
That's her dog's name. Anyway, so that's kind of how that's how we ended up with 3 women in our band, and
which at the time was extremely novel, right? That's why people really picked up on it.
I know.
And how would you describe like your sound of the Delphi's?
That's what was so fun about it, because every one of us had a little different. And Danny and I were kind of the sort of the harnesser of it all, because he we wrote music, I wrote songs, he wrote songs, and we just sort of collaborated that way. And I would sing, and he and I would just sit and just work out all the hits. And so we would if there was a show coming up, so we kind of became, I don't even remember how this happened, but we became kind of like daddy-os.
Okay. So, do you guys remember Daddy-O's? Who here's OG Sacramento?
This is, to be fair, 19, 18 years ago. And we became their house band. They were, the owner of it was a poor boy, and it was this, they were kind of coined the hot rod bar at the time.
Yeah.
And
so we had a lot of that actually going on, and that's why it's interesting right now, because I mean, we did have a heyday, when we really got into all of this stuff, so many years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it was smaller.
Yes.
It was a lot smaller.
Yes.
But there were, do you remember Wilhelmina's?
Of course.
How bitchin' was
I
Wilhelmina's?
That time.
Oh, you were gone.
I was.
So Wilhelmina's was a place in Old Sacramento, a hot rod bar, rockabilly bar, rockabilly events. I booked some music there way back, and they had an actual old truck in the
But that
bar.
was in that window. That was that window of time, that first 2000 to 2010 probably. Yeah, because I lived in the Midwest for
that's right,
3.5 years. Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
It was.
But yeah, we
days.
did have some cool places.
Absolutely.
And it's weird now.
L Street, you could go there every Wednesday, dance, and people used to dress to the nines just to go and go dance. And it was amazing.
And it's just odd now that there's actually nothing. We have the Torch Club and that's it. That's it.
It's just not. And people, I do so much appreciate people who like still dress up and like really put effort and want to look cute and want to like just look like I'm going out tonight, so I'm going to dress accordingly. And I was just talking to somebody else about this. Like, I was talking about Amy with this, about like, let's just put on like a pretty dress and like go and like anyway, like they would do.
Yeah, we talk about that stuff all the time. And I mean, I know we're beyond like, oh, just put on a pretty dress because we actually look like parade floats, but you know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, trying to bring it a little bit. You know, I mean, that's a really sweet thing. And you know, I think what I like, there was a video.
There's no such thing as too much, right?
Right. Well, I mean, listen, it goes
just
back
to
to
if it's you, rock it and do it, and don't apologize for it.
And don't apologize for it
you.
because you know, I mean, there are people that definitely do appreciate it. Of course, some people are gonna
absolutely.
You know, I mean, it's kind of like
it's your costume.
It takes me back to my old punk rock days, which is even longer ago, but I don't know how. It's like I've lived several lifetimes now, but you know, in the punk rock days, I can fully remember like women, girls, whatever, coming up to me and being like, "Oh, your hair's so cute! Like, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that." I'm like, why can't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Why can't you have hot pink hair? Why can't you put on some black lipstick? Why can't you wear glitter all over your face? You know, why not? Like, why not? You know, and I would tell people, oh, you can. I would say it right back to them, yes, you can. And they'd be like, oh, no, I could never. Like, okay. I mean, and I know, listen, it's not everybody. I get that. I'm not trying to, like, I'm not trying to be mean when I say that. It's just like, there are people who are going to look at you and kind of look down their nose and kind of snub what you got going on. But in reality, it's just because they kind of do secretly wish that they could have just a little bit of it.
Back then, like early time, like when you were a woman with tattoos, people would like pull their children away.
True.
It was so weird. I'm like, and then I remember like I moved to Indiana like in 2006. Or 2005, and I was like, and nobody had a problem with it there.
Yeah.
I didn't get as much judgment there as I did here.
Isn't that interesting?
And it was really bizarre. I'm like, what? These Midwest people
I'm from California.
Are super cool,
yeah.
and they're cool with it. And I got compliments all over the place. And in California, they're like pulling their kids, and old ladies are like, ah. it just was different. And I'm so glad it's the way it is now. I don't think I get half the looks that I used to get.
I don't know though. I feel like. I mean, yes, I feel like it's a much more accepting environment. Like, you can be a big, fat, pink parade float, and you're not going to get so much hate. I think that that's a true statement. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I feel like at the same time that women are actually, even though the overall climate is that of acceptance, I feel like women are meaner and bitchier than ever. Like, women are so mean to each other, and it is really sad. It makes me sad. And if you're a guy sitting there going, what are they even talking about right now? I'm sorry, I apologize.
They know
but
how like
it's
women
terrible,
can be very
like,
catty and not nice and
like but
to be honest, it doesn't always. It doesn't. For one, it's not always from a bad place. It's typically like from their own insecure place, and they're just sad and got their own things going on.
That's absolutely right.
So
and
trying not to personalize whatever somebody else has going on or their judgments, because more often than not, it's them. It's not you.
True.
We're so after school special.
I know.
I mean, it's like, you know why? Because I'm a social worker. That's
y'all are in therapy. Y'all are in therapy.
John had no chance.
Look at that.
Who
Look
knew?
at that.
I know. I've spent my life. Like,
so you can PayPal Marcy. I think your session's probably
my
$75.
Listen, I got all your names. I will be sending you an invoice.
We hope you worked out some
Live
issues
your best
today.
life. That's my closing comment.
Life coach for hire right here.
It's true. I have been a life coach.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know.
There she is. She is. I mean,
nothing but love, people.
If you need, a reason to hang out, maybe
get some vintage.
Yeah.
And fix your life.
Fix your life. Fix it. I love it. That's so cute.
What else? We got a few minutes left. I feel like we need to
yes. Oh, we have to do our giveaway.
Oh, no.
I'm the worst. I got all wrapped up in be nice.
I know.
So you guys, if you follow us on Instagram at all, we're Wine Women and Song Gals on Instagram. And I did announce Miss Marcy being here, but more than that, I also announced on there that we were going to do a vinyl record giveaway, which we talked a little bit about on our last episode. Oh, yes, there's more.
Sorry. I'm feeling like
I need to change the record. Hold up.
Pause for dramatic
yes.
excitement.
On the blues vibe of things, gosh, we have like 7 minutes left. So I think we can wrap this all up. But on the blues vibe, to go with the Robert Johnson record that I chose, I also picked out a little Muddy Waters.
Ooh.
Hard Again.
Yes.
Don't you love that little, what a clever play on words. Hard Again. Muddy Waters.
I like his cute little humble face.
I know. I like the blues. I like the blues on a Sunday. I like it a lot.
It's very fitting.
So, yeah, I thought this would be kind of cool to
rev up to Monday, like just
those who came after the Robert Johnson, you know, and there were so many. Eric Clapton, you know, Big Nod, and Rolling Stones directly ripped him off, and I mean directly.
What's funny that Keith Richards is on that
which
documentary.
I
I know, like give him the huge props and love.
He did give the huge props, and if you're a Stones fan,
because
it's even more reason to watch it. I love the Rolling Stones. I think the Rolling Stones can do no wrong. I love them. So
if you, I mean, there's no room on a pad of paper to list how many people were influenced
absolutely
by him.
There's a little bit in the
style.
film that was so good that I just loved it. I can't remember the musician that did it, but he played one of the Robert Johnson riffs, and then he's like da da da, you know, he's doing it, and then he's like yeah, and if you speed it up, and it was like that's rock and roll, and I was like, yeah, it is. Like
it was the Roots.
So good.
Because you know what's really cute? Do you remember how like Wanda Jackson would always tell that story of her shows about rockabilly, like how was rockabilly formed? What is this rockabilly business?
Right.
And what's the real roots to it? And the idea was it was like this marrying of rock and roll and hillbilly. And I would though say you got to add some blues in there.
Yeah.
You gotta add some like jump blues, some blues.
We wouldn't have any of this without the blues. That's the truth.
Let's just think about it. The songs, the rah, the grit of it, and a little hillbilly up in there with some rock and roll, and then
there it is.
Ta-da!
Magic
and a pretty little package, people.
Yes, it's so true. So anyway, getting back to what I was going to say before we had to flip the record, I announced last week, the Out of Sights from Los Angeles. If you've never seen them, they're a very 1960s, very true, authentic rock and roll sound, very like garage, very British Invasion.
A really good show.
Like really excellent, showmanship, awesome.
Fantastic.
Their new drummer is Keith Moon. I'm sorry, he is. He's fucking amazing. I said fucking. He's amazing. He's worth the price of admission. You got to see this guy. He's incredible. So yeah, they're playing Berry Festival, and sort of to celebrate that. And also Chris Sprague's birthday a couple days ago. Happy birthday, Chris Sprague. I love you. Mwah. So we thought, what better thing to do than to do a little vinyl giveaway for our people who watch us on YouTube and on Instagram. We directed people on Instagram to go to subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is Wine, Women, and Song on YouTube. So if you have YouTube, please do go there and subscribe. We're trying really hard to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're not even close to that. So tell your friends, tell your mama. Hook it up. But this is the record that Eva actually very generously donated. This is a limited pressing of the Rock and Roll Dance Party by the Out of Sight.
It's the pretty vinyl, right?
This is the Gorge vinyl. This is so pretty.
I love a colored vinyl.
Look at this, you guys. Ooh.
What? Oh
my, it's so pretty.
So pretty.
Gorgeous. Anyway, brand new record. That Eva, never even took out of the package, and she donated it for to kind of celebrate that they're coming back, and also to thank our people that have been with us this far. We're on episode 14. We just wanted to kind of do a little something and get people kind of aware of what we do. This is what we do. We talk about music, we have girl talk, and we drink local booze. And if you support that, we appreciate it, and we thank you for coming along for the ride.
And every once in a while, a guest host.
Little guest host right here.
When your partner in crime is not in town.
Right.
Living her best life in Europe.
Yes. God bless her. I can't wait to see the pictures and the videos from Paris. Because if you know Eva, if you know her, Paris is her jam. Like, France is her jam. Like, she loves it. Yeah. So I can't wait. I mean, it's just gonna be in her little realm there. So, anyways, this is the record. We're gonna be giving it away right now. And the rules to win this record were you had to be on the Instagram, like the Instagram page, then go to the YouTube, which I just mentioned, Wine, Women, and Song. You're supposed to subscribe there, then come back to Instagram, say done, and then tag somebody that would appreciate a brand new vinyl record. And if you want to check this out, there is, Out of Sights are on Facebook. Chris Sprague is the front man of this outfit, but you know Chris Sprague, also from Deke Dickerson, also from the Low Straitjackets, also from many other projects, the 18-wheelers. He does everything. So this is his little 60s gig that he does. And this record is amazing. And you literally, if you need an instant pick-me-up, you put this on, you're gonna feel amazing.
You cannot have fun and be super happy when you're listening to these hits.
Yes.
Yes.
So this record is going to be gifted to our buddy on Instagram. Her Instagram name is Got to Beg. It's GOTTOBEG. It's Little Miss Gretchen Schmidt.
Yay, Gretchen! Winner, winner!
Thank you so much for playing our game, and thank you. You win this record.
Enjoy your awesome record.
Please do go ahead and PM me with your address where you'd like this sent to. Or if you're local, I can arrange for, we can meet and I can give it to you.
Absolutely.
You're gonna love this record. They're so good. And I hope everybody will come out again for they're actually gonna be playing 3 dates.
Wow.
For that Mother's Day weekend. They're gonna be here the Friday and Saturday. God, go to Facebook and check it out. I can't remember right now, but I know they're playing the Stag in Woodland.
Yay.
Which always hosts the Out of Sights because they're amazing. I love you, Heather Bell. I love you.
Yeah. Big fan.
And then they're going to be playing over at the Berry Festival.
Mm-hmm.
And they're Friday night, which is, I guess, that's the 10th, May 10th. They're going to be playing at Swabby's on the river. So that's a get down, party, party, party. If you've never been to Swabby's, yeah, it's right on the river. Chris Sprague called it the Pirate Bar. The Pirate Bar on the river. Because there's so many pirates. There's pirate sculptures everywhere. It's so much fun. And that's all ages. They have great tacos. They have incredible cocktails. They have multiple different cocktail bars open. It's amazing. So yeah, Swabby's will be the 10th. They're playing there, I want to say at 7 o'clock. I can't remember the cover. It's cheap though. It's like under $10. Yeah.
I'm used to daytime shows.
Well, because it's a Friday night.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and then on Saturday they're playing Berry Festival. Saturday night we're at the Stag. So it's an Out of Sights weekend, so come out and check that out.
Wear your best 60s.
I know. Whenever they come, I'm like, okay, what kind of 60s inspired Twiggy, Mama Cass, hoo-ha am I going to put together? Because I love that 60s stuff. I mean, look at this cover. I mean, if that doesn't inspire you to get dressed up, I just don't know. But yeah, so that's a wrap, you guys. This is, again, it's been so much fun to have Marcy here. We really appreciate you filling in. Absolutely. Next Sunday, if you enjoyed this little spot, we're going to have Diana from Diana and the Cherry Kings. And listen, you guys, this is going to be so much fun because Diana, if you know Diana, is a big fan of horse racing.
Oh.
And so Kentucky Derby is also next weekend.
What?
So your girl Diana is we're going to be talking some horse derby in there with our regular music hoo-ha. We're going to be wearing ridiculous hats because that's what you do, right?
True.
And Diana is going to make us our very favorite cocktail. Yes, and should I say what it is or should I leave it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She's going to be making her own version of the Ramos Fizz with some local, I think it's gin, right? You put gin in a Ramos Fizz? So she's sourcing that for us, and she's going to be making that cocktail for us, and we're going to be enjoying that together with our ridiculous hats and horse talk. Yeah, so join us for that one. That'll be, again, next Sunday, 1 o'clock. We're always every Sunday live on YouTube and on Facebook, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every single Sunday. So definitely join us for that. And in the meantime, like us on Instagram. Please do go over there, follow us. And
these ladies are fabulous.
Thank you.
I mean, I love Shonda is amazing. She's done so much for music in Sacramento. So
it's Mutual Admiration Society right here. But yeah, and definitely please do subscribe and share the video, if you can. And if you know anybody who likes, roots music, the Sacramento music scene, if you like local alcohol, if you like silly girls who have girl talk, you're in the right spot. So thank you so much again for watching. I love you guys, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Yay! Happy Sunday Fun Day, people!
Adios!
Thanks for watching!
Yay! You want to hit that finish? Can you?